Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. I'm getting ready for a major chop today. Just finished off doing the kiwi. These are all kiwi leaves. I have to do this like 3 or 4 times every season, every summer, because the kiwi grows over the fence and my neighbor doesn't like that. So I gotta get up on this little ladder, and sometimes the big ladder too, and tip. This is just very light trimming so that the kiwi is not like getting caught up with his apple tree there. See the apple tree? Every year it sort of ties itself around his apple. And anyway, so I just finished doing that without losing too many of my kiwis. They're flowering right now. I'll do a video on these next. There's a lot of them. Good year, finally, after 3 non-fruiting years. But that's another story to talk about. So today we're going to do a major prune before I plant my veggies in. I've got to get my veggies in, guys. It's already November, and November for our friends in the northern hemisphere is May. Yeah, it's already May. And I haven't planted my tomatoes yet. Well, May for you guys up there, right? Which for us is November. And I like to get them in around October. So I'm about 2 weeks behind. That is your April. But this guy's in the way. Remember I told you? He's hanging over the bed. And you got to do him first. There's no point putting tomatoes in here and then cutting this and they're falling on the tomatoes, right? So I'm gonna lose or sacrifice the last whatever 100 to 150, maybe 200 mandarins. We've really had enough, guys, and these are the very last ones which aren't that good. I mean, they're okay for juicing, and that's what we've been doing for the last month, is juicing them, because they're mostly dry or undeveloped. You know, really nothing to write home about, right? Undeveloped or immature or whatever you want to call it. Can't do much with those. Hey, look what I got last week for my little mate, just in case he gets hungry. I'll let you guess what that is. Looks like he's been biting on it. And yeah, so whoa, someone's in a hot rod mood. So guys, let's get started. We're gonna, I don't know how I'm gonna tackle it. Usually when I prune it, I do the top, you know, the center, the crown, the head, whatever you call it, because I don't want fruit up there. I can't reach up there. But because I'm not going to prune it, I'm going to butcher it. I'm going to remove almost everything around the outer circle around here and the crown. So stay tuned for a shock. All right, let's get started. So that's like 10 minutes into it. Can you see the shape I'm giving it? It's not hanging over the garden bed anymore. See that? Almost. I'll give it, of course I'm not done. It's just the beginning. See that? Took away all that. Masses of branches. Sacrifice, guys. Don't be afraid. Told you many times. You got to do what you got to do. And the whole operation is getting done with these guys, these lopers. One tool to do the whole tree. Magic. Don't need a chainsaw here, because I'm going to keep it at around 2 meters, around 6 feet. Don't need to go down here to these lower branches, right, where you do need a chainsaw. Another 10 minutes have gone by, or 15, I'm not counting. See now what I'm doing? I've already found the sweet spot as far as height, which was, what did I say, 2 meters? Well, change that now to 2.2 meters. So not 6 feet anymore. We're at 7 feet, or 7.5 feet. Look at that. Look at this, man. Look at this. I haven't even done half the tree. Where do I get my mulch from? From this frickin' one tree. That's where I'm gonna get my mulch from for the next year. Just like with the lemon tree. Look. That's the height I want right there. Right there. I want it there. Not up there. I don't want it up there, guys. That's almost 4 meters. Sorry. I want it at 2 to 2.5 meters. Perfect. Right there. Right there. Not up there. There you go. Another 15 minutes, so we're at like half an hour. Or 40 minutes since I started. They're all the cuttings, which I'm going to use as mulch together with the fruit. As I said, we had enough, more than enough. Enough mandarins for 5 lifetimes. When you grow your own, that's how it works, guys. An abundance, a surplus, and also what can you say? Too much. So now I'm going to tidy it up. That's from the back fence, which is where I am with with my new haircut. How do you like it, guys? It's very windy today, so it's being blown around. Finally got a haircut. Yeah, so there you go. Beautiful. Even if I say so myself. Good job. Good job. Yeah, guys. Don't be afraid to butcher. Do not be afraid to butcher. This was not a prune or a trim. This was a butchering. So, just like I butchered him last, when was it? The end of summer. Back in March this year. In February, March. Look at him, he's coming back. There's no problem. And I didn't use lopers. I used a chainsaw on the lemon. Look. Chainsaw. Everywhere a chainsaw. Down there too. And he's come back. You can hear all the mulch I'm stepping on. So yeah, it'll take about a year to 2 years for it to come back and start fruiting again. That's fine, not a problem. Not a problem. What I wanted to achieve, I achieved. The fruit is not a big issue for me. I have a backup lemon tree, that's why. Look. Look. That's why I don't care if it takes a year or 2 or 3 or 4 or 5. Look, guys, I'm butchering because I have backups. Comprende? And you should too. And the same with the mandarin I just butchered. Look at all these mandarins. I'm not going to be butchering this tree for a very, very long time, guys. So, you think I'm worried if that mandarin tree takes a year or 2 to come back? Look at all these guys coming on the backup mandarin. And I've got 3 more mandarin trees in the front yard. I kid you not. So yeah, do what I'm doing, but if you have a backup plan, this is my backup plan. So now I'm just gonna move all these to a spot where I can let them decompose over however long they want. Like I said, 6 months, 12 months, 18 months. We don't do textbook gardening here because we've got backups, we've got other ideas, and we're not mainstream or traditional. Yeah, as I said, I'm gonna trim this now. Just a very light trim to bring it down a bit more. It's still too high. It's around 2.3 meters, maybe 2.4. I don't like it that high. But best of all, it's clear now of the garden bed. See here, where I'm gonna put my tomatoes. Yeah, I'm gonna get rid of this silver beet, or chard, as you call it in America. That's about done. And put my my tomatoes in here without this mandarin hovering over on top. See that, guys? Yep. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed this butchering video, and it was my pleasure to share it with you. Please put a like if you enjoyed it, and subscribe if you haven't already, and we'll see you from the next video.